Hi, this is Jason Sackett again, Employee Assistance Professional with the USC Center for Work and Family Life, presenting you with Part 2 of Influencing Without Authority, Persona. Persona refers to your image and character, how others define and perceive you, and can either enhance or undermine your ability to persuade others depending on your influence goals. You can think of persona as the first impression of influence, which hopefully will support your message and ideas. People with the strongest personas are perceived as gurus or icons in their respective fields. Different influence goals require different personas. As an employee assistance professional in a business setting, my dress is formal, especially if I'm presenting to a group. But when I meet with people in my office for counseling and consultation, I don't wear a coat. My influence goal is to create a safe environment, inspire trust, and generate communication and problem solving. My business attire helps others perceive me as professional and knowledgeable, and combined with the right speech and gestures, supports my influence goals. However, when I coach Pee Wee soccer, my influence goal is totally different: to be in charge, maintain order, and get 9-year-old boys to play their positions. Notice my appearance, posture, and expressions are totally different. I wear athletic clothing, but more importantly, I use a piece of equipment that gives me instant credibility to young players as a soccer guru. Flashy name-brand cleats. Persona has 3 key elements: appearance, voice, and body language. Let's see how Al Gore's persona changes depending on his position and goals. First, we have Vice President Al Gore, whose appearance is highly formal. This is expected for his role as Vice President and is helpful in establishing his authority and commanding presence. His statesman-like style of speech and confident, rigid posture supported this persona when he was in office. Now we have Al Gore, environmental activist. Notice how his appearance and gestures have changed. In this new role, his influence goals include demonstrating knowledge, generating concern, and educating his audience. When you build your persona, make sure it is persuasive and consistent with your influence goals. Appearance is key to a strong persona and must support your influence goals. Fortunately, it's not necessary to look like a movie star. You just need to follow some basic principles and pay attention to detail. Clothing needs to be well-fitting, in good condition, clean, and stylish, including proper matching and balance of colors. If you lose or gain 10 pounds or more, consider updating your wardrobe. If you wear a shirt or blouse 2 to 3 times a month, think about replacing it in a year or less. Have shoes professionally polished periodically. Also, consider if your outfits and hairstyle make you appear older or younger, and make changes that support your influence goal. High standards must also be applied to hair, facial hair, nails, and skin. There is ample help and information for enhancing appearance at malls, salons, on TV, YouTube, and other websites. This is an important factor of influence that is well within your control. No single style of speaking works in all situations. You will need to adapt your style to the specific needs of your audience. However, following a few basic rules will help. First, when speaking, be considerate of people's time, be mindful of giving too much information, and aim for a less is more strategy. Speak with confidence. Use colorful language, stories, and metaphors to make your points, as people relate well to storytelling. Finally, ask your audience compelling questions to stimulate thought and curiosity. Consider practicing your speech with help from a mirror, camcorder, or trusted friend that can give you feedback and improvement tips. Confident body language is essential for a persuasive persona. The first way to project confidence is to use posture and gestures that defy gravity. Examples include standing or sitting tall, raising the chin, raising eyebrows, using hand gestures at an elevated level, steepling, or pointing thumbs up. Claiming space also shows confidence. This might involve stretching out an arm across a chair or couch, leaning on a doorway, spreading fingers, or putting hands on hips with elbows out. Non-defending gestures include tilting the head to the side, holding arms wide, or holding hands behind the back, exposing the torso. Finally, aiming your gestures directly at the audience include making eye contact with the center of another person's face, pointing your toe at your audience, and leaning toward your audience. Not surprisingly, the opposite forms of these gestures, Shrinking, claiming little space, defensive postures, and aiming away from your audience are signs of low confidence, which will weaken your persona. And by the way, the person using the hand-steepling gesture? It's Bill Gates. Since icon, guru, or expert status carries the most influential persona, let's consider some ways to achieve that. First, you must have solid opinions that you are willing to share and defend. Perhaps the most common trait of television and radio icons, such as Oprah Winfrey and Howard Stern, is that they are highly opinionated. Next, you will need time and experience in your field or craft to be considered an expert, and apply practical knowledge on a daily basis. Gurus are active, speaking to groups, writing, producing an array of media, and developing original thoughts and creative ideas that others value. Their power to attract large audiences flows from the passion of their beliefs, more so than their ability to describe their knowledge or experience. Gurus have a clear sense of purpose, and they communicate very clearly not just what they do, but why they do it. To maximize your persona, start by reviewing your influence goal. For multiple goals, you must build a persona for each. For example, if your goal is to influence your boss and coworkers to treat you better, your persona will be different from the person whose goal is to influence her kid to make better decisions. Next, ask yourself if your appearance, speech, and body language support your current influence goal. Could any of these be stronger or better support the ideas you are trying to promote? Now, think of 3 ways you can instantly refine your persona to become more influential. How can you alter your appearance, adapt the style of your speech, and incorporate nonverbal gestures and postures to help others accept your ideas? Write these down now. Having enhanced your persona, it's time to move on to part 3 of this series, Using Relevance. For more about influence strategies, or to see what else the USC Center for Work and Family Life has to offer, feel free to call or visit our website. We look forward to hearing from you.